If a person misappropriates property entrusted to the person by another, for example by the person's employer, then the person faces criminal liability for embezzlement. In Gilbert versus Commissioner, we explore another consequence, namely a potential impact on the person's federal income tax liability. Edward Gilbert was the president and principal stockholder of E.L. Bruce Company, a publicly traded corporation. He was also on the board. Gilbert identified an eventual merger with Celotex Corporation as something beneficial for Bruce. To effectuate a merger, Gilbert personally purchased substantial Celotex stock. He made the purchase on margin, meaning with funds borrowed from his brokerage. He also induced others, including Bruce itself, to purchase Celotex stock. As a result, by May of 1962, Gilbert and Bruce owned 56% of Celotex, and merger talks were underway. But on May 28th, the stock market declined, causing Gilbert's equity in his brokerage account to drop. The drop prompted a margin call, requiring Gilbert to deposit additional funds. Because he personally lacked the needed cash, but didn't want the merger to falter, he used almost $2 million from Bruce's accounts to meet the call. He didn't seek prior board authorization, but did promptly notify the other directors and assure them of his intent to repay the funds. He also met with Bruce's outside counsel and executed promissory notes for the withdrawn amount. The notes were callable on Bruce's demand and secured by an assignment of most of Gilbert's property, which had a value exceeding the amount owed. The board accepted the notes and assignment, but refused to ratify Gilbert's unauthorized withdrawals. A combination of events ultimately resulted in Gilbert being unable to repay the funds, and Bruce being unable to realize its security interest in Gilbert's property. Because Gilbert didn't repay the funds, the Commissioner of Internal Revenue concluded that he realized a financial gain from the unauthorized withdrawals, making them taxable income. Gilbert challenged that determination in the United States Tax Court. The tax court held in the Commissioner's favor, and Gilbert appealed to the Second Circuit.